Alright. Does it simply not record? What do you mean?
So let's say you don't have enough memory.
Yeah.
Does it just stop?
Yeah, it will just stop. It'll be like, yep, done. Please upgrade your...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Scary.
You never been there?
Not yet.
Yeah, struggles real over here.
Hi.
Hey.
How was your week?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Busy?
Busy. Had a few clients. Starting to build the brand up a little bit.
God.
So grateful for that.
Do you have like a huge social media following?
No.
Why not?
Why not? I've chosen not to grow it.
Yeah, because you can grow.
I think I could.
You can grow things online. I mean, I don't know if you've got green thumbs. Do they call them green thumbs or green fingers?
Now tell me more about these green fingers.
These green things.
These green things.
I don't know.
When you have a knack for gardening.
Okay.
What's the phrase?
It must be one of the two.
Green thumbs or green fingers.
Okay. So when it comes to growing things, definitely that.
So the capacity to grow.
I have the capacity to do so. I just still trying to figure out why I haven't.
Or do you know and it's just simply not?
There's minor barriers in place that I'm trying to plow through. Where did your mind go there? Like I just want to know. I just want to know.
Nowhere. I'm back here.
Okay.
I'm back here with us. Okay, cool. You know the rules.
Yeah.
We must salt and lime it.
Yes.
So, got the salt, got the lime.
Yeah.
Got the, well, now we do. I don't know what we can see.
I don't know what we can see either.
Really?
I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time.
That way.
I will be pouring.
Yeah.
This is going to look very weird.
Yo.
In the editing.
Why?
Because of like me pouring and stuff, but I think
We may not see it. It might just be my reactions.
you to the amount.
Maybe your head is out of shot and people were like, hey, why is her head out of shot? What is she doing?
Pouring tequila.
Tequila.
It is the salt and lime pot.
It is.
So. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, why not? So.
Do I have to show you or tell you the...
No.
No? You know your way around a tequila shot?
Hey, I'm just the guy.
Okay. So, grab a shot if you like.
Yeah.
Do you have everything you need to get to where we need to go?
I do.
Okay.
Woo!
Ooh, you can... Look at you, get your get up. This is so much fun.
Little something.
Little something. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me the fun fact you told me about tequilas.
Ooh. So, Tequila's a deadly little drink. Because...
Literally. That was my stomach.
Was that your stomach? Crazy.
That was my stomach.
Yeah, but the fun fact I had for you was that tequila, when consumed, the reason why it gets people so drunk, and you can correct me if I'm wrong,
Right.
please, I'm not above the law, but yeah, the reason why it gets you so drunk is because it starts to cut little tears in your throat, which will seep to your bloodstream and get the alcohol in your system a lot faster than any other drink. Hence why you feel like that your throat becomes a bit warm once you drank tequila.
I feel so... Like, my throat feels so warm right now.
Yeah, you feel it.
It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know that. You learn something new every day.
That's what we're here for.
Every single day.
For sure.
So, you know what? I had so much that I was like, I'm going to put a list together of things that I want to ask. Ish.
Yeah.
And like, now I can't remember a single thing.
You can't remember a single... What happened to the list?
The list is here somewhere. I just need to find it.
No, that's cool.
But I think I remember a couple of things from there.
Cool.
And I think it's actually related to the question, what sort of music do you listen to?
Okay. So music I listen to, there's one in particular, but it wasn't always like this.
Okay.
I very much grew up on pop growing up, as most kids did, I think, in the sense that I was watching Top of the Pops, all of that good stuff.
Okay.
Year 7 hit. From East London.
Right.
Stratford, to be precise.
Right.
Went to a boys' school called Rokeby. Shout out Rokeby. And then midway through year 7, I moved house.
Okay.
To Essex.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
yeah, Essex.
Oh.
A little different place.
Oh.
So I go to school in Essex. And I remember...
We fancy.
I don't know about fancy. Nah, see, the only way it's Essex is not a true depiction of what all of Essex has to offer. Just to let you know.
But we fancy.
Alright. But yeah, moved out to Essex.
Okay.
Get there. Go to the new school. I'm the only person of colour in my year.
I was just about to say, how many black people...
I was the only person of colour in my year. I was hanging out with olders when I first started.
How old? What year? Year 11?
So I started kicking football at year 8s.
Okay. Any black kids in
There was about 3 or 4 black kids in year 8.
Mad.
At break time, I moved to start playing basketball with the year 10s and the 11s.
Okay. Could you play basketball already?
Yes. And what I learned was the development where I was, which was East London, played for a team called NASA, compared to the development in Essex, was just superseded. So the London development was up there. Essex, they were still quite behind. So I was able to compete.
So you were very good. Okay.
I wouldn't say that. I was able to compete.
Ish was very good.
Ish was not very good. Ish just likes to play ball. Yeah. I was able to compete
Well,
with the
you
older
still play
kids.
basketball now.
Yeah, I still play now. Yeah.
So
Local league.
it's done something.
Yeah. It's definitely formed... Basketball's been a massive part of my life. Formed like long life friendships, like communities. Like it's one of those things where I could never leave the game. I studied the game, learned to coach, learned to ref. Yeah.
Ish, where were you when you heard the news of Kobe's death?
Ooh, where was I? I think I was in my room, and my boy Matt, shout out Matt, has come up to me or like messaged me going, it's either Matt or John, but like, no, they've messaged me and they've gone, yo, Kobe. And I just see the outpour from like everyone, like just posting. And for me, it's still quite surreal. So it didn't really hit that.
I'm a casual basketball fan.
Yeah.
I'm very short. I don't know what happened to me. My mum and dad both play basketball.
Okay.
And actually, growing up, we had a basketball court.
Uh-huh.
And when my mum was pregnant with my sister, she used to play basketball all the time.
Yeah.
Well, she used to play like basketball. You know, pregnant people can't be out here doing that.
Nah.
But she was a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin played like real basketball.
She?
He.
But
I am not a basketball player. I'm a very casual basketball watcher. But I remember where I was when I heard the news. I remember the feeling.
Yeah.
And I remember as weird as it sounds, just the pain and the understanding that your Kobe's gone.
Yeah.
Crazy. So I can only imagine what it's like for you, a serious basketball player, to hear something like that. And something so sudden. He wasn't poorly.
No, 100%. Kobe was a big part of our game. I say our game, and it's incredible that I can say that. But I just remember his impact was truly felt after his death, for me.
Okay.
That's my personal opinion. I watched Kobe, but I watched him as a LeBron fan. So I am a Celtics fan.
Okay.
And Kobe had the rivalry with the Celtics, so I always appreciated what Kobe brought to the game. I remember someone bought me Kobe's for the first time, and I was just like, I don't know how I feel about them, but I loved them for what they were and like the mentality that he brought to the game. And I love them shoes. I ended up buying more Kobe's or like a few more after that. But Kobe definitely inspired the driver mentality I have when I play.
Okay.
So like now when I play, I'm coming into every game with that Mamba mentality. I've come to kill. Like I'm come to strike. I've come to play. Like we gonna have laughs and jokes during timeouts, but if you see me play, it's game face. Like I'm here for one thing. I'm here to win. I'm here to compete. I'm here. I may not be the most talented player, but I want to win at all costs. That win ethic, that mentality, that Mamba mentality that Kobe had. I want that. I need that. And that's what I bring whenever I come to play. So you will always see that in me. And that's something that I look at that Kobe gave to me as a parting gift. But for me, like, yeah. That's parting gift. Parting gift.
That's beautiful.
So I appreciate Kobe. Like I said, his impact for me personally was felt so much more after, because I really understood the lengths that he went to win. And I loved it.
I mean, I guess in a sense that trickles into your everyday life.
Very much so.
It not populates, but it resides in your mentality. It becomes a part of you.
True.
Part of your mentality. And if you, I guess, consume things like that long enough, it just becomes who you are.
It really does.
That winning mentality that we talk of, that Mamba mentality. Here to strike, here to kill. Let's do this.
So true.
Right? Okay, back to the music. Sorry. Because I just had to know.
No, it's good. It's good. I like that.
I had to know.
I love talking basketball.
I had to know about Kobe.
Yeah.
So you're a Celtics fan now?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and proud. Bleed green. From day dot. Like, let's be very clear. I am a Celtics fan. Always have been a Celtics fan. When they won it in 2008 with KG, Rondo, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, the Mandem. Yeah, I was there. Young boy. Young boy in the field. For real.
I'm trying to think of a sport that makes me feel this way. Like, for me.
There is no other.
I don't follow sports like that. And you and I have had so many conversations where I'm like, okay, I'm a nerd for this, I'm a nerd for that. And I was actually very active at school. I ran track. Yeah. I swam. Yeah. I played netball and hockey. Yeah. I think those are the 4 main sports that I played at school. Okay. But in my very big age, I'm not a sports fan. Yeah. I'm a casual Arsenal fan. Because my father would not have it any other way in the home.
My father was an Arsenal fan. I did not want to receive that fate. Can't lie. I'm a United
We're doing well.
No, you are this season. Wait on it.
We're doing well. Ish.
Wait on it.
We're doing well.
You here from Leicester supporting Arsenal. What's going on?
But I haven't always lived in Leicester. Don't forget.
Fair.
Right. Yeah. First 40 years I lived in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And yeah, my dad was not having it any other way.
Fair dues. So were you an international supporter?
I was an international supporter.
Yeah, I respect it.
And my dad, he's lived here for 21 years now. He was not going to let any of his children not be Arsenal fans. My younger sister after me, she's more of a football fan than I am. Yeah. And she's an Arsenal fan.
See, here's my thing. I was 4 when my dad was telling me about Arsenal, And I remember we watched the Champions League game, United versus Roma. I saw United winning 3-0.
Right.
And I said, that is my team.
When was that?
I was 4.
What?
I was 4.
That's very scary-ish. You were 4?
I was 4. That's my team. What team is that? United.
And that was it?
Because red was my favourite colour.
Okay.
And I'm watching a team winning 3-0 in the Champions League. That's my team.
That's me. That's a bit of me.
It's so crazy because that was the decision that led my life to being a United fan.
I can't be at 4.
At 4.
You sound like a decisive person. Decisive and committed. Because not you being 4 years old.
Yeah.
I said a lot of things at 4. I don't even remember anything.
I don't remember anything apart from that.
You're very committed.
Yeah.
For you to be 4.
Yeah.
And to decide that's your team.
Yeah. I'm loyal.
That's Arsenal fans. That's Arsenal.
Loyal to what cause?
No, exactly. Precisely. That's exactly what we're trying to say here. It's stress every year.
I did see something.
But this year it's paying off.
The year's not done. The year's not done. Yeah, cross your fingers, man. Because, to be honest, I can't stand Arsenal fans talking, man.
You never know.
I can't lie to you. I shouldn't say this on camera, but City win the title, bro. I'm a United fan, but City win the title because Arsenal fans talking.
Rude.
Yeah, nah, I'm there.
This is rude.
I have Arsenal friends. My guys. It's all love and guidance.
Arsenal, y'all better win. Look, this is fighting talk, you know? You will eat your words.
There's no words I'm eating. I will hold.
You will
the L.
eat
I'm
them.
Good with it. I'm good
You will
with it.
eat them.
I stand by what I say.
You eat your words because what is that? That is mad. Either way,
I have to hear it.
you do.
No.
And we deserve to win.
Deserve what? Nothing's deserved. Everything's earned in life.
And do you not think this season they've earned it? They've
been playing well. They've been playing well.
They've done really well.
Let me not.
And you know, like I said, I'm a casual fan, but I've even been watching some games.
Sorry.
No.
No, you could.
That's amazing, though.
What?
You've been watching games. That's big.
Did I say the wrong thing?
No, you said the right thing. I'm just trying to make you feel
Some type of way.
Yeah. It's working. Small.
It really has. It's worked. And I was like, because...
Don't doubt yourself.
It's okay. Do you want some lip gloss?
Are they dry? What the hell am I doing with lip gloss?
I'm just asking if you want some lip gloss.
Yo, that is wild. Someone collect your friend. What am I doing with lip?
Anybody can.
Me? Do you want to shape up? Why not? I feel like... No?
If you feel like I need something.
Nah, I don't think you need a shape.
I know you're trying to make a point.
Yeah, I feel like I am.
Do you feel like you are?
Yeah.
Okay. You really?
It's cute.
I thought so.
Anyway.
I thought so. Okay. I really can't find it. And I'm very upset. It's not fine. Anyway,
We can revisit it anyway, so.
I'm a wrestling fan.
Speak your ish. Let's go.
I'm a wrestling fan. Well, to be honest,
So
why
I'm
are you
not a recent wrestling fan.
Why are you bringing up wrestling?
Because it's a sport.
Wrestling's not a sport.
You're gonna say wrestling is entertainment, aren't you?
Sports cannot be fixed.
Okay, that's true.
But by law.
But can I also tell you? Or it's not a but. I didn't know that wrestling was fake. You know when people used to say this? I was like, nah.
No, the real question is, that's not fair to laugh.
Am I wrestling?
More so, when did you find out?
That TV show, Glow. There's a TV show on Netflix, and it's like about wrestlers in the 80s.
Yeah.
And yeah, no.
They basically told you.
It's fake.
It's tough.
It's lies. It's all lies. And I grew up on WWE.
Yeah.
I used to play WWE on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did too.
And what? So you tell me Rey Mysterio?
I was a fan.
Ah.
I appreciated everything they did. Even when I found out it was fake, at the time, I was still like, oh, I want to emulate what they did.
When did you find out?
I don't remember. And the reason why I feel like it's blurry for me is because I found out, didn't really believe it. I've got titles at home.
Right. What? Pardon?
I've got John Cena's United States spinning title at home. I've got the WWE.
Yes, John Cena.
I've got the World Heavyweight Championship at home.
Stop it.
Like, in primary school, for those of you that went park, yeah, in Stratty,
Right.
we'd bring our belts in. And today, Donnie was holding the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is not real.
I was holding the WWE Championship. This brother was holding the United States, the World Championship. And so...
In one primary school.
And there was a box. Like, it was like a painted down on the floor box. And that was the ring. That was the ring. These times... The WWE Championship wasn't mine personally. The World Heavyweight and the United States were mine. But one brother bought the WWE, the golden spinning belt.
Right.
And I was like, I want that belt. So then when I got it, right, anyone that faced me, it was a game. So it was like, yeah.
Did you know it was fake at this point?
Yeah, no, we all knew it was fake. No one's hitting anyone. Like, we're all like reenacting the thing. However, the only way I could keep the title was by hitting a submission.
Right.
Because submission, you have to tap.
Right, of course.
And that part's...
And you're out. You're
you're
tapping, you're out. Right.
Don't know if I should mention this camera.
You must.
I may have broke someone's arm with the submission. Like, dislocated.
You really just got into...
No, it was one of them things where it was like, he didn't tap, innit? So it was like, oh, wait, why are you not tapping? Tap, tap.
It's...
Was it good?
It's not by force.
No, it wasn't by force. No, 100%.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
It was by force.
So, he had to go to hospital. Like, next day, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Like, it was all good.
Did you become friends after that?
We were friends. Oh, cool. We were in the same class. Oh. He was the fastest boy in the school.
You broke his arm?
Yeah, I broke his arm.
Because he wasn't tapping?
No, I didn't break his arm because he wasn't tapping. I broke his arm because where he didn't tap, right, I'm still holding, waiting for him to tap. But obviously, I'm like, apply pressure. Apply pressure was not the answer. Don't apply pressure.
Oh, no. How old were you?
10?
Okay. I guess you don't know how strong you are.
That is very true. I was a big 9, 10-year-old.
Okay.
I was a big boy.
Really? Yeah. That's very hard to believe.
No, it is.
That's very hard to believe.
I'll show you gymnastics, and I was big.
What?
I was a big boy. I was a big baby. I was a big baby.
Yeah, you've grown into it now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Height-wise, no. My mentality is 6'7". No.
You tall.
Yeah, no.
Very tall. Mad. Yeah, no. Have you read the book? Not the title escaping me.
No, I've not read that book.
No.
Yo, sorry, not the title escaping you. Never mind. The answer's probably no.
Well, did you not do GCSE English? It was a GCSE English book.
Yes.
The one with Lenny.
Yeah, Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men.
Yes.
Great book.
Yeah.
So I skipped year 9.
Yeah.
I didn't do year 9.
Okay.
And I went straight into year 10. But I didn't go into year 10 for the first half of it. Okay. I joined year 10 halfway through.
Yeah.
And so I had to catch up on everything.
I've got a story about that book. Yeah, go on.
but this is, I think, I was already a bookworm.
Yeah.
But this made the bookworm in me very happy.
Yeah.
Because all the books that everyone else had done, I was given.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd finish a book in a night. I remember of Mice and Men, actually, we read that in year 11. And they gave us a copy. Yep. And I finished it in one night. So and all my colleagues.
That is insane.
Hated reading.
Yeah, same. I'm that guy.
You hated reading?
Yeah.
And I would go into class and, before class starts, I'd go talk to my English teacher. I'm like, sir, it was so good. And you'd be like, you read ahead. No, yeah, but I'm done. Like, I finished it. So anytime a question came up and I already knew the answer, he'd look at me first and be like, you put your hand down. Because I know.
Wow, so you were punished for your excellence.
Not punished. He just told me not to answer.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not as if, like, your point wasn't valid as such. It wasn't as if, like, you didn't have a great insight on...
Well, knowing me now at 27, I probably did have a great insight on whatever that was. But of Mice and Men, it was so memorable because I really liked it. It was a very good book. But it just sort of just related to that whole idea of not knowing your strength. Mm-hmm. Right? Because Lenny was a very big person. Yeah. But very loving.
Very much so.
Right? Mm-hmm. And he loved a bit too much. Yeah. To the point where he... Spoiler for anyone who's never read
Tell the camera.
Of Mice and Men. If you haven't read it, spoiler. Because he murders someone.
That's crazy.
Out of love.
Out of love.
Was it love or rage? Can you remember?
It started off as rage and then turned into love, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, from what I remember of it, it was like, he was saying the name of the person while he's hitting them. Like,
mad.
And it was like, like, it was like one of those,
realizing
what's going on and what's happened and what he's done. Yeah, so that's what I remember.
You remember the plot better than I do. I don't remember.
Absolutely not. I remember that moment. All I remember is them two went to a river at one point. And it was I thought it was based on a farm. Probably not. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Of Mice and Men. Was it not based on a farm? Lenny and... What's his name? We just said his name. We just said his name. Ron? No.
I can't remember the character.
It was the big guy.
The small guy, you mean?
A small guy, yeah.
Lenny was the big guy.
Yeah, he was a small guy. I don't remember the small guy.
Of Mice and Men was based off the Great Depression.
Oh, okay.
Of 1929. I know that for a fact. I remember that in particular.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it was a John Steinbeck
novel,
thank you. Yeah, did you say George?
Yes, George. Lenny and George.
George and Lenny, yeah. Yeah. And they were ranch workers.
George.
And they moved place to place in California in search of new job opportunities during the Great Depression.
That way.
Yeah. So it was published in 1937.
Oh, right.
But the Great Depression was in 1929.
Okay. 8 years off. Makes
sense. We're shimmy all the way back to the Great Depression. That's very sad. Yeah. But anyway, that's actually not why we're here. This sounds very depressing. I don't know how we ended up getting into this conversation.
Hey, let's pick it up.
Right. Music. Because really, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Like, yeah, everything was a bit of a teaser.
Yeah, just jokes up till now. This is the real thing.
It's the real thing.
Yeah, the real thing. What do you listen to?
Hip hop, rap. But predominantly over the past 2 years, Amapiano.
I don't know why you would have one genre as your musical identity.
Makes me happy.
Okay. Fair enough. That's all we've got tonight, guys. I'll see you guys next week. That's it.
Like, to elaborate,
right?
It was the one genre that I identified with on so many different levels.
Okay. Yeah, talk on that.
It was a genre where I could come into it, and I can never really like look at a genre and go, all right, yeah, I identify with this heavy. Mm-hmm. Apart from rap, because rap, it would be people from the same area as me, whether it's East London, different ends, whatever it was, rapping about lifestyle in the ends.
Right.
And that was like me. The only difference was a lot of these men were on road.
Right.
I wasn't.
Right.
So there wasn't a true connect, but I could connect because I understood that, yo, we from the same area. Like that person might live 10 minutes away from me, and his lifestyle has changed. Maybe that could be me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And so that was a connect for me. I love, right now, like one of my favorite rappers is Potter Paper.
Love Potter Paper.
Yeah. And just like the way his conscious rappers, yeah, it's sensational.
And he is one of the like better conscious rappers that we've got in this country.
For real.
What?
Yeah, and to think that like he's from like Barking sides, and I used to live in Stratford. We're talking like 15, 20. It's just the idea that like there was someone that has like been through a lot of things, seen things that I would have witnessed at certain points, probably not at their extent, but yeah.
You know, when I think of Potter Paper,
Yeah.
Potter Paper, Nines.
Yeah. Huss.
What? 100%. Back Row G to a certain extent.
Okay.
God, the list is very long. Yeah. But when I think of certain artists and what they've witnessed and how they relate that back into the music and the artistry behind that, right? Yeah. So let's talk about J. Huss in particular.
God.
And his artistry. Mm-hmm. And one thing that's so distinguished in his music is his use of the sax.
Okay. Ooh, I've never realised that.
Right? He somehow manages to make a very like somber piece of art.
Yeah.
Sound like super melodic.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does.
Right? So he's not, and this is an art that I think Africans have.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if you listen to a lot of Zimbabwean music, but I always make the joke that we listen to like Jakata, my chest on
power.
Let me tell you something.
I got to say about him, God.
He'll be crying about a woman, but let me tell you, that beat slaps. Yeah? She's done him so dirty.
Yeah.
Burna Boy's done it well with Last.
Yeah.
Right? Premier Gaul is another one.
Yeah.
That's a breakup song.
Okay.
Right? But do we know it's like every day?
Yo, my chest of power.
And then you got Chest of Power. You got Jakata does it so well for me because the beat is crazy.
Yeah.
And what he'll be saying will be so profound. And then it gets that point where it's like, hey, you're like, you hurt my feelings, but it's okay. It's all good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I think Huss has that.
Yeah.
Because he talks about really profound stuff, you know?
It's true.
Big Conspiracy has a lot of big themes that he talks about.
Big facts.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's such a good album if we're talking about sonically.
Yeah.
And how he uses the sax. Same with Common Sense.
Yes.
Oh. And I actually think it's actually sonically.
Do you know what? I'm listening to it in my head.
And do you know what I mean?
Sax. I'm hearing it.
Right?
Yeah.
But then listen to what he's talking about. The themes, right? Being out on road and friendship and being in love and being heartbroken and just getting black boy joy.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, no, like you can't break my fucking spirit. I'm here.
Yeah. Facts.
You know? So like we've just taken Huss, but then bringing that back to like Potter Paper, Nines, they do rap. properly.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Meeks Manny, he's Manchester, I think. Yeah, I think right?
Shout out Meeks.
No, he's sick. Sick rapper, right? They take that and they put truth on paper.
Yeah.
And they spit it on a beat. And you're like, bro, this is very good.
Heavy.
I could listen to this all day.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And now that I'm getting older, listening to that versus American rap has its own.
Kudos to them.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's something about UK rap.
It touches. It's close to home. It touches you in different ways.
Right. And I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Especially if you're of dual heritage. Right? You're talking about Amapiano and how that you identified with that.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, tell me when you discovered Amapiano.
So, I'm at Zim 41.
Not
Zim 41.
Not
Yeah, Zim
41.
Zim 41. And we've gone... Basically, it was during lockdown. We've gone Hyde Park because an event that we were meant to go to got cancelled. So everyone was like, yo, link up Hyde Park. Just bring yourself. And like, it's mad because I look back at the videos that some of our guys took, right? This is before I was even a videographer, which is crazy. And I just remember so many like big players in the game right now, personally, in my opinion, were there.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Not rubbing shoulders with the stars.
Yeah, no, for real. And at that time, they weren't anybody like significant to what I knew of, but like, you see them now and you're like, yo, they're doing big things. And it's amazing to see. And I just remember hearing this music that I'd never heard before. Okay. I'd never heard before, and I just went, yo, like, what is this sound?
What track was it?
Who knows? It was... I remember someone was playing Afrobeat, Zim Dance Hall, and then this sound came on.
Right.
Amapiano. I just remember thinking, yo, I saw how like the crowd got lively.
Right.
Oh, this is different.
Listen.
What is this? Boom. Cool. I leave that night. Don't know what the sound is, but I was like, I had an amazing time.
I'm changed.
Yeah. And then I go to Brum for a friend's birthday.
Okay.
Next month, and I hear it again.
Okay.
And I meet one person who like is a massive pioneer in the scene right now. And like I remember she just explained to me a few things in it.
Right.
And I was like, all right, cool. This is what the sound is. Bet.
What did she explain? Do you remember?
This is Amapiano. It's different. It touches home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is the type of music you like, I know a couple of events. Cool. I said, run it. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. So then I went to different events through like different people like showing me this. Yo, come through here, come through there. And yeah, that was my piano journey.
Right.
It became so like heartfelt that I didn't want to go to another motive.
Okay.
Like, do you know, like you go to a motive and you like, let's say you come for bashment, right? You're going to have to listen to house, hip hop, all of that before bashment.
Right, of course.
You're telling me now there's people running Amapiano
24/7.
I don't have to listen to things that I don't want to hear. Don't get me wrong, I love rap, but obviously I understand testosterone levels. You can't play rap.
Of course, all the time.
All the time, you know what I'm saying? But Amapiano.
It's so wavy.
It's so wavy. And now I'm learning things about skija.
What's that?
It's like... It's different. Like, they use a lot of like... I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm not going to say, but like... Give me a second.
The emotions.
The emotion. So what is skija? Skija is just different. Like, it's hard-hitting Amapiano. I would say, and I could be wrong, but from what I've understood of it, it feels like a subgenre of Amapiano.
Okay.
Or it may be like there may be similarities, but it may be its own thing. I need to be more well versed in understanding the history of where Skija came from. Okay. But just to hear it now in the scene, it's amazing because you're like, it's just so like, it's hard hitting.
Okay. Any examples?
Two Bunnies. Have you ever heard of them? Okay, there's some artists from SA.
I just need a couple of songs.
Just type in Skija.
Skija.
Yeah.
As in Skija. Oh, with a G.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Skija. Okay. Yeah. We get it. Amapiano Afro House. Oh, there's a whole website. www.skija.com. This is mad.
Yeah. Nah, Skija is different.
Oh, I'm gonna look at
it's
this.
It's real nice. Like they're trying to incorporate it a lot more into the London motors. In Birmingham, it's already gone off. Like
really?
they do Skija nights now. Yeah, it's heavy. Skija sessions. Let me not. Okay. Word to the man that are doing that. You men are doing some big things.
That's sick.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like truthfully, my love for Amapiano is different. It's taken me to so many new heights. I've met so many amazing people through it. I technically met you through it.
Yes, technically. I see how.
One of my Amapiano friends.
Right, recommended you to me.
Yeah.
And that's true.
So like genuinely, like piano's changed my life. The people I've met through it changed my life. And I'm eternally grateful for that.
I know what you mean. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
There's something about South African culture.
Yeah.
That is so captivating.
True.
I grew up obviously next to a country, South Africa, but grew up next to South Africa, and honestly, we just wanted to inhale everything about South Africa. I mean, at one point in the UK, we had Zim girls pretending to be South African.
Yo, I've had my stories with that. I remember one guy I knew. Yeah, I knew his cousin because I went to school or college with his cousin. Mm-hmm. I've gone, yo, bro, what's good? My name's Ish. He goes, oh, yeah, like, my name's... And I've gone, oh, yeah, like, so where you from? Oh, I'm from SA.
Yeah, brother.
Please. Brother, what's going on?
Sorry.
I know your cousin.
Sorry.
Bro, like, you sure from SA? Like, I know what's her name?
They'll say I'm half.
Yeah. That's the backup.
I'm
half. But then I'm like...
My dad's South African, innit?
Just like, bro, like...
We know you're fully Zim.
One brother, he went, oh, it's the same thing. I love my SA people. We're not going to do that. We're not going to like... It's no hate. I've got love for you lot. But it's not the same. Like, please state where you're from. Claim where you're from. With pride.
You ain't chest.
got... With chest. Me, I'm from Zim.
Yay! You what?
Yo.
I'm Zim. If there's ever, even the Zims in Zim are tired of me. They're like, this one is just very Zim.
Yeah.
I had somebody from Zim say, no. This is Zim. You are Zim.
Yeah.
But I think that has everything to do with like nostalgia as well.
Okay.
Like having lived here for so long.
100.
And I'm so scared of losing my culture.
Yeah.
And losing where I come from.
Uh-huh.
And I guess in a greater sense, my identity.
Of course.
I hold on to the things that maybe I was not too excited about.
Back in the day, like Tsadza.
Not just... Yes, definitely. You know, like, I recently got back from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
That's the longest period I've had Tsadza in a very long time.
Okay.
And then I never used to eat. Have you had dere before?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
But I never used to eat dere when I was younger.
Okay.
Went to see my grandpa.
I was force-fed it, but...
How do you feel about it now?
Love it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that's because of nostalgia-ish.
100%.
Right? I went to see my grandparents in the village.
Yeah.
And my grandma made, wow. It was so green. And we don't have it the way other cultures have it, where they put meat in the dere.
Yeah.
Dere is okra, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We have it separate.
Yeah.
Right? Just as the vegetable that it is.
100%.
And let me tell you, I gobbled that up so... My grandma was like, wow, not you eating dere like this.
You're hungry.
I wasn't hungry, but...
Yeah, you are,
but it's the nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia. It takes
right?
you back.
And you're just like, I want to hold on to
In a
this.
positive way, yeah.
Well, that's because I look at other cultures.
Yeah.
I look at like second generation nationalities, right? So like Indian people,
Yes.
Somalis,
Yep.
Chinese people, and how they hold on
Yeah.
to their cultures,
Yep.
their languages, their books, their food,
Huh?
and they cook it authentically.
True.
Right? They're not whitewashing anything. They're having it properly. And I'm like, no, me too. I must also have...
You must also have
that way.
that way.
The way it's supposed to be.
That way.
The way it's supposed to
Nah,
be.
100.
So it's proper nostalgia.
Yeah.
And when I go back to Zim, and it's, ish. Ish. I wish you experienced what I experienced.
Yeah?
Zimbabwe.
Zim is a beautiful
It was warm in every sense.
Yeah.
The people were warm. I haven't been in 4 or 5 years. So,
Yeah.
you miss it after a while.
100.
The people were warm. The weather was warm.
Yeah.
Coming from here, it was freezing.
I remember you coming back and saying, Ish, I hate it. I hate it here.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here. It was warm where I was. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I feel for you.
I was wearing dresses and skirts.
Yeah.
And little...
Yeah.
Like you deserve it.
Little halter necks and
Don't know what that is.
sunscreen every day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sunscreen every day, even in the... Every day. Every day.
Without fail.
Y'all better sunscreen.
That way.
Because, these wrinkles don't care about you.
That is true.
They don't care. But anyway, Zim was amazing.
No, okay.
I would strongly recommend.
Go
10 out of 10.
Yeah? Yeah. I like that.
Will you be making a trip anytime soon?
We have plans to go
Good.
in April. I don't know.
April.
Yes. Possibly.
Fun.
We're just seeing where life is taking us.
How many people?
To my knowledge, 3. Maybe less, maybe more. One of them you met last week.
Great individual.
Yeah, amazing.
Fantastic stuff.
Come on the pod, bro.
Please. Please. Talking of Zimbabwe and Amapiano,
Yes.
there's a place
Yes.
called Parai State, Belgravia,
Yeah, okay.
in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Harare, to be exact. And every Thursday, there's a DJ who has an Amapiano set. And then he has a live drummer. If you're going...
Sounds like the place we want to be at.
Ish. It's open plan, everything. We got there and it was raining.
Here's the question. Is this the video that went viral? Or was that an essay?
I don't know.
Have you heard of Fucking Injury? It's a song. I didn't just swear for no reason, just to clarify. It's about Mellow and Sleazy, and there's a viral video of them playing like drummers open plan, like stories of like flats.
No.
And
So it must be South Africa.
yeah.
Let me tell you. This is you will never be, it's open plan, beautiful, like proper, and everyone's vibing.
Yeah.
And then there's like a massive lawn.
Yeah.
And then you get like I guess like tables all over this lawn just dotted around.
Yeah.
We got there, it was raining.
Yeah.
So, well, nothing really stopped. Okay. Everything just carried on, right?
Yeah.
But we found like our own little space with everything.
Shade?
Listen. And you know, you get served, you get food, you get drinks, and you're listening to this music, and you're like, wow.
Don't even matter that it's raining.
It was unreal.
Wow.
You need to go.
I love that.
On a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Without fail. It's so, so good.
Yeah.
I can't recommend it enough.
Nice.
And it was my final night before I flew in.
Yeah. Flew out.
Well, flew back into the country. Yeah, but also flew out as
yeah,
well.
you make sense. Flew in, yeah. I've never heard of flew in used as a...
But wouldn't it be flew back in?
Just because it's the opposite doesn't make it make sense. Just because it's the opposite.
Okay, before I flew out.
Technicality, you are right.
English is not my first language.
Yeah.
It's not my first, but it's okay. But no, you're right. Flew out. Before I flew out.
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah. Amazing. Wonderful. I love
And every time I said I don't want to be here, that's what I kept thinking of.
Yeah, you don't want to do that to yourself. That's on that culture.
I could have been at Pariah State listening to a drama, doing up Amapiano.
Yeah.
I was upset. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Okay, so yeah, South African culture. We are, as Zimbabweans, it's a massive part of us.
100%.
One of these days, and you said you hear Brenda Fassie's name all the time.
I do.
One of these days, I'll bring in somebody who's very, very, very knowledgeable about Brenda Fassie.
Yeah.
And then hopefully it will give you a deeper understanding. Mm-hmm. But I listen to her a lot.
Okay.
She died in 2005. But let me tell you what she did in that time frame from the 80s to...
Change the game.
Wow. And it was fashion.
Yeah.
It was... Weddings was her thing.
Yeah.
She had the short blonde hair. Mm-hmm. And I remember growing up and there was a lot of, she's very Americanized, isn't she? Yeah. Very Robin S. You know that song? You got to show me love. Yeah. That one, right? Yeah. There's a song. I think Weekend Special sounded very much like that. Like very dancey and very demanding of love. That's what Weekend Special was. You know?
I'm your weekend. You know weekend special.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about exactly, right? But like what she's basically saying is, you only see me at the weekend, rather than that's what she's trying to say. Yeah. Like Friday hops around and suddenly you're available. What I'm to you?
I'm available.
It's a Friday. What's going on?
Yeah, for real.
You know, and so massive like American vibe. But to me, I didn't know any better. All I knew was Weekend
Special.
I'm upset. I'm upset when I think about it. But anyway, I'm really glad that you're here, actually.
No, thank you for having me.
What? You're going to be on here every week. It's going to be the Asian Aqua Show.
Just to say, I want to make this very clear, very clear. Let's get this video to 100 likes. And then I'll come back on. I'll probably be on before that, but I'm with it anyway. You just like the video, you know what I'm saying?
Just like it.
Like it.
Yeah, it's just, all you have to do is just...
That way, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't have to tap too hard.
No.
Just... And we're good.
Yeah.
And Ish gets to come back.
I get to come back, guys. I get to come back. What more could I ask for? Like, help me.
They're going to hear you in the background next week.
Guys, I didn't get...
You'll be back. Of course you'll be back.
I'd be big.
Of course you'll be back. You know that new segment, Am I the Arsehole?
Yes.
I read one, and I'm really looking for it, but I just can't seem to find it.
Guys, we have a new segment. Am I the asshole? Yeah. Tell me more about it.
So, yeah, it's just scenarios where people are asking if they are the problem or not.
Yeah. So, have you got a question for me?
Yes, of course I do. Ha 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 ha.
Will I pass with flying colours? That is the real question.
I don't know if... Is there a correct answer to these questions?
Yes.
Really? Well, I don't know.
In my opinion, there is.
I mean, I'm not sure.
But then it's not to say that, like, the other answer isn't valid.
This one is, I mean, Okay. Am I the asshole for revealing that my bully doesn't have a father in front of her friends?
Okay.
Which caused rumours to be spread around her at school.
Okay.
You know the jokes. Shut the fuck up, you ain't got a dad.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Anyway, it goes. I'm 14 and in 8th grade. I have a bully. We're not going to say the bully's name here because we don't do that. I have a bully who's also 14.
Yeah.
And she is constantly bothering me.
Yeah.
I'll just be minding my own business, and then this bully will start insulting my clothes, my appearance. And she also calls me I don't know what sped is. But she has problems.
Yeah.
This girl who's being bullied.
Yeah. 100%.
So I tell my school therapist about this bullying, and my school therapist says that my bully has been sent to be spoken to by the principal. Like, basically nothing really happens.
Yeah.
Whenever I try to tell one of the teachers, the bully will back her up. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I'll be called a liar.
Wow.
So the teachers just tell everyone to focus, and nothing basically gets done. Yeah. I was venting about my bully to my sister.
100.
And my sister explained that she tutored my bully's brother when he was a freshman and she was a senior. And that my bully's dad... my bully's dad died when she was in 4th grade. I thought bully's dad went to buy milk and never came back, personally. But anyway.
The game is the game at this point.
It changes everything.
Charge it.
My sister...
Sorry, carry on. I didn't mean it like that. Now I'm replaying how that came out. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't... No. I don't. You didn't need to dramatic pause like that because it's not how I meant it. I just meant it in the sense of, like, you are about to go into war because the bully is doing a madness, like, to you, and now you've got a piece of evidence at this moment.
Evidence, though.
No, you got a piece of incriminating evidence that can send a bully. Yo, when I say it like that, I'm saying charge it. Like, use the evidence, not charge it because the parent died. That's not what I meant. No, I would never.
Mr. Charge it. Okay, it's okay. My sister said it was an excuse. It was not an excuse for the bully's behavior, but wanted me to know that, you know, this person is bullying because of their own personal issues and nothing to do with me, right? So my bully's been doing it for ages, and I got really pissed off, and I also felt bad for her since I now know
the situation
that dad's, you know, pardon me. So I told her, you know what, bully? I am very, very sorry about your dad.
in front of people.
Hey, imagine that. I know it wasn't fair on you.
So she came with a sympathetic thing. Doesn't come off spiteful.
Isn't that sad?
Crazy.
You're really going through it.
Yeah.
That's why you're being mean to me.
Yeah.
God bless, though.
That's what I say. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it.
Right. Godspeed. That's all you have to do, right? So people are now spreading rumours about her. Things like the bully's an affair child. No, that's rough.
Shivers. Shivers, I'm feeling that. That's brazy.
An affair child.
Especially if it's not true. That's mad.
But especially if you look like your dad.
Yo, it's my bed. Yo.
But I look like my dad, you know. How dare you call me an affair child? Hey, it's mad. Okay. Or that, you know, dad left because she was a bad kid. Yeah. I'm not sure why the bully hasn't just explained that he died.
Why would he? He knows too much already. He knows too much already. Or she, like, whoever, like, he or she knows too much already. They know too much. Like, the moment you bring up dad, yeah, and then it's like, oh, something happened, you know too much already. Why add fuel to the fire?
And she's just saying, just tell people, man, that he's gone. He's not coming back. He's not with us anymore. It's not as if it's embarrassing or something. And, you know, that she needs to keep it secret. So, am I the arsehole?
There's two sides to it. And obviously, yeah, I'm not someone that likes to sit on the fence. But it's like, yes, you are the arsehole. Because when someone, like, does you bad, yeah, you shouldn't, like, retaliate with something bad. You should show love in it and compassion in that respect. But then, the other side to it is like, you've got a bad boy piece of evidence. This person's been putting your life through hell, or what you would perceive to be hell.
Of course.
Shit, you got a little bit of fire. Run it.
Let's play.
That way.
Right? Let's play. I think you're right. Obviously, the correct thing would be to show love and... But let me tell you something. Sometimes my blood be boiling.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, you have no... Please.
No, I hear that.
You've gone through life. Why are you coming here and targeting me?
Yeah.
You have bigger fish to fry, my friend.
That way.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand how a person can just... and say the maddest thing.
Yeah.
The reason why this is a problem is because she didn't say what happened to Bully's dad. She just said, oh, I'm really sorry about your dad.
Yeah, but that's enough.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, because there's plausible deniability.
But also planted a seed.
Yeah.
And now, you know how schools are.
They don't even need to know what the truth was. They've got enough evidence or enough of a speck to let that thing fester.
The rumours are rumouring.
Yeah.
And suddenly, well, apparently she's an affair child now.
And here's the thing, the more you scream, the more it sounds like you're lying. So she could tell the truth and...
Mad.
No, that's not the case. It was... Nah, lies.
The worst. I think she's the arsehole. She shouldn't have said anything.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah, definitely the arsehole.
Yeah. But then here's one thing I will say. You have to be in her position to know.
Oh, that's true.
What that was doing to her.
That's actually true. Okay, you're right there.
And
you're
I think us being out of that position gives us liberty to say she's an arsehole for that.
I can see why she might want to say something.
Yeah.
Just to get her off her back.
Yeah.
Like, stop harassing me, man.
Or just to let her feel pain.
Yeah. The same pain that I've been feeling.
Yeah.
I've been through it because of you.
Depends how you really feel it. But I think it was like same pain because she just let the seed fester as opposed to really give all the details needed for people to be like, oh.
Which was perfect, actually.
Yeah. Sorcery.
The conversation for another day.
That way.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
I'm sure people will be popping up to, who's that? Who's that? Every week.
They gonna be like, who's that?
Who's that? Who's that? What's going on?
Who's your friend, Ish?
Who's your friend, Aqua? Right? Great vibes all the time. Oh, thank you for coming on.
Thank
you guys for sorting and liming with us. See you next week.
Peace, love.